in order, once we get up to 70%, compensation plan gets paid out back to the field, which means now we've given away $700 million in commissions to you, our valued luxury consultants. So all that $700 million, this is all part of the creating at least 1,000 millionaires in that process. So when you have a target as such to go to the billion, something that most people don't even have dared to talk about. When you're thinking about creating 1,000 millionaires, think about pushing out hundreds of millions of dollars every year in commissions to luxury consultants all around the world. But what we need to do, need to partner with a very strong and progressive company that can facilitate this fund transfer. Now I want to talk to you about TrueCash and how we got involved with them, to give you a little bit of a history of both companies, to have a better understanding and appreciation of how we've become partners and over the past 5 years or so. By the way, later tonight we're also going to give you a monumental announcement. One of the things that one of my personal targets has come true. That's and it has nothing to do with our corporation. It has nothing to do with my personal targets. It has to do with my targets for our field, the distributorship, the income that's being earned. We talk about creating 1,000 millionaires. We have a shocker for you later tonight on the incomes being earned on the field. And in fact, the world will know over the next day or two through businessforum.org the records that we're setting in the field of commissions, compensation plan, and real-time income, as opposed to income that only shows on paper. It looks good on paper on a compensation plan that never materializes in your bank account. Well, we have a shocker that was one of my personal targets ever since I launched this in 2005. Now, let's talk about our very first. This webinar tonight is two-field. Is our debit card that we use every single week to get paid for worldwide. And that's done by a company called TrueCash, which is a Canadian company and based right here in Toronto. Now, in 2005, when we pre-launched our company, it was kind of interesting because they also pre-launched at the same time. And at that time, our world headquarters was actually in Ottawa, Canada. Now we're in Toronto. But at that time, we're in Ottawa. We had this little office. I think it was like 250 square feet or something like that. It was a corporate center. And we used the common boardroom at the time for reserved it to do our meetings. And TrueCash also was a brand new company at that time, and they came to Ottawa, and they knew we were an MLM company, and they were excited about that, and they came and introduced to us their product lines. At that time, because of my experience, I had some tough questions. I felt that they were still new, and we couldn't engage with them at that time. So we went on, and in 2008, they came back to us again. And this time, they had a nice operation going. They had some excellent solutions. And we took a look at them, and we felt, okay, they could help us at that time. And we engaged in 2008. Today is 2014 now, and they've been a partner since. And many of you appreciate that card because that's how you get paid every single week. Doesn't matter where in the world that you are. I see the attendees going up, so we may have a shot at this become our all-time record. We'll let you know if it is. All right, so TrueCash, again, much like myself, has a really aggressive president. She's a visionary in Diana Fletcher, one of those young ladies that flashy, aggressive, drives her Ferrari around, and she's just about going out there and promoting TrueCash. And if someone offers something somewhere in the world, just like how we are with our product lines, with our comp plan, she's the same way. She's like, for the lack of a better term, she's the bully of her industry as we are in our industry. Well, she offers products and solutions that no one else can offer. And if there's something that comes out, Diana's all over it. And by the way, tonight, Diana's birthday tonight, so happy birthday, Diana, from myself and my entire Global Wealth Trade family worldwide. This is the president of TrueCash, and tonight she's celebrating her birthday. I'm not sure if she's on or not, but if she is, she wants to say a few words, she's welcome to do that. In any event, so Diana and TrueCash are progressively growing, progressively looking at all the solutions out there. If we had an issue with a country, you know, she's not one of those that, well, this is what we have and we're limited to what we could do. She's out there, she makes it happen, she finds a way of getting the job done. And for us, as a rapidly growing company that we are, we need a progressively growing company partner to be able to facilitate our growth. As our motto, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. That's our culture. TrueCash is also consistently evolving. And tonight, you will see some of the innovating functions that are adding to the infamous GWT Gold debit card that you all love so much. Now, to bring the exciting developments and news, we have a young lady with us tonight who is the program director for TrueCash. Her name is Christina Ferris. For the ones of you that attended the World International Convention 2014 in Toronto, if you were there, you saw her on the stage where she did the PowerPoint, and she talked about at that time some of the things we talk about tonight and what's coming. Well, guess what? As usual, when we say what's coming, it's here. So Christina is on the call tonight, and she's going to take us through this TrueCash roller coaster ride. And without any more ado, Christina, if you're there, I'd like to give you the floor in order for you to take us through some of the developments. I know everyone's really, really excited about that, and so am I. So Christina, the floor is all yours.
Hi everyone, how are you? This is Christina here with DCR, and I've got Diana with me as well, and she says thank you for the happy birthday wishes. And I've got Huguette, our CEO, here as well. So we're all really excited to be here. How's my volume? Everything okay?
We could hear you perfectly.
Awesome. Okie dokie. So to start off again. Okay. So everyone now has seen the wonderful GWT Gold card. Again, I was there at convention. We talked a little bit about it and some of the features that are coming with it. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic card. Again, you can order your customized GWT MasterCard through your back office there under GWT promo. So again, it'll have your name on it. Your other cards will either say, you know, luxury consultant or something. You want to make it special. You want to make it yours. So go ahead, make sure that you order that with your name on it. I think we've just had, we just placed another order for a bunch of customized cards, and people are really, really, really excited about it, and they're ready to start using them. Okay, one of the new things that we've done for you is, well, made your login process, so your cardholder portal, a simplified login process. So now you're to go in and check your balance and do some card-to-card transfer. If you're doing it online, again, you go to gwtcorp.truecash.com, and now instead of entering your card number twice and how it was previously set up, we've made a few changes to make it simplified for you. So you're just going to enter your card number, your CVV, which is that 3-digit code on the back of the card, and click on Submit. Then your card number will be pre-populated, and all you'll have to do is enter in your password, and that will actually take you through to the transaction history and give you other options that you have with your card. So here, if you hover on, when you log in, if you hover on Account, again, My Account, Points and Cash, transaction histories and balances, your PIN request, as well as your card-to-card transfer is all available under that Account tab. So this makes it a lot easier than the way that you were entering multiple pieces of information multiple times. So that's one exciting thing that we have for you. The other thing is right now, the Visa cards that you have, most of them are actually going to come up to expiry date soon. So we are going to replace those with GWT Gold MasterCards. That being said, your replacement card, if you haven't ordered a customized card with your name on it, you will actually get a card and it will say luxury consultant on it. That's what it'll say in the embossing. So what I really need you to do is make sure that you've logged in to gwtcorp.truecash.com and make sure that your profile on your account is updated to reflect your current mailing address so that we can get those cards out to you in a timely fashion. Again, to go in and view your profile on your account, you log in like I just spoke about, and then you're going to click on View My Account. It will give you all of the information that is currently on your record. And when you scroll down to the bottom of the page, if you need to make any updates or changes to your contact information, your ID, or mailing address, such, you just click on Edit Profile, and it will take you into the editable screen. Okay, so we are hoping to get these replacement cards out to everyone within the next 4 weeks. That's 2 to 4 weeks is what we're aiming for. So please ensure that you've gone in, updated all of your contact information. I'm in the process of reviewing the lists of everybody that has the Visa card that is expiring so that we can get those replaced. When you get your card in the mail, there will be a letter with it outlining what you need to do in order to transfer any funds or transfer all of your information over to your new card. So just make sure that, don't throw it out. I know everybody just gets their cards and doesn't read anything, so make sure that you read all the instructions that come with your card to do the actual replacement process so that it's seamless for you. Okay, so at convention, we demonstrated a little bit of our new GWT TrueTap mobile wallet. Now, I'm just going to jump out of my presentation for a second here, and I'm going to show you a little video that we created for you.
Manage your account quickly from the palm of your hand. Change the way you think with TrueTap Virtual Wallet.
So that's very, very, very exciting. And just to give you a couple of updates here, I'm going to recap what I said over when I was at convention as well. So currently, the TrueTap mobile wallet, GWT, is available for Android and for BlackBerry. Apple is launching. We are hoping this week final approvals are done. We're just waiting for the actual upload to iTunes. So as soon as I have that information, I'm going to share it with all of you, share it with your executive team, and we'll also update it on your card holder portal, so gwtcorp.truecash.com. Right now, if you scroll down on your card holder portal, at right now there's QR codes there that you can scan or click on to open up the Google Play Store for Android phones, and then there's also that link there for BlackBerry Q10 and Z10. So those are available right now for download. I know we've got quite a few hits already, and people are pretty happy with it. So currently, for Android, if you log into the Google Play Store, you're going to be searching for GWT or TrueTap or TrueCash, or if you type right in TrueTap-GWT, you'll pull up the actual app itself to download. So again, in the mobile wallet, we have the following options right now. So view your balance and your transaction history, reload your card, and card to card. So the card reload feature, again, if you need to top up your own card, you can do it with your credit card, or if someone is transferring or is paying you, they can actually do that with their credit card to yours. All you need to do is put in the amount, fill in your the credit card number, the month, the year, the CVV, of course, and continue, and it will actually process the payment and load your card from that credit card. The card-to-card feature, and again, at convention, I made the joke of using this of when my wonderful, Toronto Maple Leafs lose and I owe people money in the office. This is a perfect option for me. I don't have to run down to the ATM and get out $20 just to go and pay them back. Now I can just do this from my Android phone. I put in the last 8 digits of the person's card number that I want to transfer to. I enter their last name, which does a reference check. I enter the amount and I click transfer, and there's their $20. And of course, I had Argentina to win today, so I will be paying this out tomorrow using my card-to-card feature to everyone in the office. Okay, so coming soon, pay with your smartphone. Okay, so this option is not available on the current download on the Google Play Store. This is being worked on right now, being tested, and we will definitely let you know when we're launching, and you'll get an update for your phone to upgrade the app. And what it is with NFC, so near field communication technology. You've seen it. It's actually with your credit cards or your debit card right now, where you can actually use the contactless payment and just tap your card on the POS machine. Well, instead of tapping your card, everything is linked to your phone. So you would be tapping your phone. You put in a PIN number for your phone, and off you go. So you can use that for payments right now of up to $50. So we're really excited for that to be launching soon, and as soon as we have more information, we will let you know. Now, the other exciting thing, this is brand new. We didn't, I think Nanad may have spoken about it at convention, the auto load your card. So currently, everyone gets paid out on their card on Thursdays, I believe, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And this way, this option is going to be auto-loading your card anywhere, anytime. So it's going to be through the GWT back office. And what you would do is you make sure that you have your correct card chosen. It shows you your e-wallet balance that you have available. And then you can actually put the amount in, load your card, and it'll be ready to go soon. So more information will be coming on that over the next week, and I'm sure Ramin and Nanad and Jonathan are all excited to be getting this out for you guys as well. So very, very, very exciting time for all of us, and we're really, really, really happy with everything that's been going on with our mobile app, and now this auto load your card. So again, if anyone has any questions and they need that they'd like to ask me, feel free to email me directly. My email address is there. It's christina.ferris@truecash.com, and I'll respond to your questions as soon as I can. So thank you very much. We really appreciate you having us here today, and we're really excited to be launching and getting things moving forward.
Thank you very much, Christina. This is awesome. Just imagine this, folks. You're out in a nightclub. You don't need your wallet anymore. All you have to do is get your cell phone, pay whatever you want. You go to a coffee shop. I think you please mute yourself because I could hear myself in the computer. So basically, it doesn't matter where you go, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, store, instead of carrying your wallet, you just tap your cell phone, You have an app already has your credit card, the GWT credit card. You pay with your cell phone as if you just used your card. How cool is that? I mean, this is absolutely awesome. Now, what's even better? How about paying yourself whenever you want? So right now, you got to meet the deadline on Thursday to get paid. So because we have to send it by a batch, we gather all your requests, and Jonathan submits it. I have to look at it, and it goes in, and you get paid right away. How about if you have this money in your e-wallet, and some of you got lots of it, and one of the challenges, unique challenges that Global Wealth Trade LCs have that no other company in the world has, or distributors of other companies in the world have, is that I keep getting notifications on this card because the card is full, because the limit is 5,000 or 7,500. I mean, it's a good problem to have, but we get these notifications all the time that our people make money so fast they don't even have enough time to go to the bank and empty it. So how about instead of on Thursday, you decide when you want to get paid. If it's 2 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday because you happen to be in Vegas and you're just living it up, well, you just log into your back office. I'll take extra amount of dollars. You transfer it directly from the GWT e-wallet into your card anytime you want, any moment, how many times, it doesn't matter. So that's the monumental factor here with these functionalities. Another thing this will do as well is this. As we know, there's always corruptions going on with credit cards and everything. So you could go ahead and leave your money on the e-wallet and keep transferring as you need it on the card and keep using it. So you don't need to have a lot, loaded at $7,500 every time. You could just put whatever you need, keep using the card. You need more money, you keep putting it on, keep using the card. So you could leave it on the e-wallet as long as you need, and then transfer it as you need it. So in any event, as you can see, TrueCash, they're innovating a lot of very, very cool functionalities I'm excited about. I know that the president and the CEO are also in the room. These folks are just like us. We don't have a 9-to-5 mentality. We're out there to conquer the world, and they work around the clock. I know that Diana responds to my text messages at 2:30 in the morning. So this is the type of people we are. And Diana, if you're there and with the CEO, maybe you guys want to say a couple of words. You're welcome to do that. Are you in the call? By the way, happy birthday. Any other CEO right now would be in some bar, somebody with your lifestyle, probably sitting down Perion's vintage. But here you are working with us on a Sunday night, so we appreciate it.
Thanks, Ramin. Can everybody hear me okay?
We can hear you perfectly.
Okay, first of all, I just want to thank you for the nice things that you've said about us. But on top of it, I just want to say we deal with over 250 different companies all over the world, and Ramin and GWT is the fastest growing, and we want to be part of it. And when I had gone to a couple of the conventions that I have, I was so impressed with the people. So what we would like to do is set up through Christina, and we're going to set it up so anybody can also give any kind of suggestions that they'd like to see on the card/wallet, that we would like to be very open to test it with you, to do anything, and we're really, really open to suggestions and growing with you because we just think that you're an absolute awesome company, and we haven't seen anything like this traveling the world, and we're just happy to be part of it, and thank you very much for the support in the past and again in the future. So again, thank you, Ramin and company.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. It's good to have you on the call. Is your CEO going to say a couple of words?
Actually, she just stepped out to request a question on your cards.
No worries, no worries. Just want to make sure that we don't cut anyone out. Well, again, thank you very much, TrueCash. Thank you, Diana and Christina. You guys are an awesome team. Let's, like you said, let's just grow together. As you can see, we are expanding. Now, I know what my Nigeria group is saying. Say, look, there's a wonderful, but, we're having issues because Nigeria, as a country, I think MasterCard and Visa, they have some sanctions. So, well, there's no card work in that area. But I want to tell you, we have a solution for you that we've been testing with some of your leaders, and it's working perfectly. So that's outside this platform. So We are going to announce that with you very shortly. Yes, the world, you heard right. Imagine Nigeria being a #1 market 4 months running, #1 country in the world, 4 months running, and our GWT card, or any credit card for that matter, international card, doesn't even work in that country. So we have become very creative in order to make sure that we get their commissions. We use different platforms to make sure that we get their commissions. So they have some challenges. Again, more, kudos going to the Team Nigeria and their fearless leaders down there in Comfort and Hova and company, and what they're doing, an amazing job they're doing down there. That even though they don't have the luxuries of life that we have, the rest of the world has, they're still sitting at #1. So again, congratulations, Nigeria. But we do have another platform for you that we've been testing, and it's worked perfectly so far. Excited about that. We'll share that with Nigeria soon. All right. So at this point, thank you, Diana and company. We're going to take you to part 2 of our announcements, of Phase 4 announcements. And Sean, I think you have the PowerPoint there. All right, Phase 4, going virtual. We talked about it earlier. I think we all agree that we do have the best products in the world. We have the best compensation plan in the world. And part of the reason why after 9 years, although average growth is about 300% a year for a corporation, this is unheard of. This is fast growth, and especially when you do it year after year after year. But for an MLM platform, we've kept it actually, believe it or not, I kept it to a very tight leash on the growth. Many reasons, because in Phase 2 and Phase 3, in Phase 2 and Phase 1, we weren't ready. Our infrastructure wasn't even ready to facilitate mass growth. So part of my experience is that many companies fold. They grow too fast. They got a great product. They got a good concept. They grow too fast and they fold because they're not ready. I've seen that for 25 years. So I kept the growth very steady, but I kept the leash very, very tight. Phase 3, we built infrastructure. We're ready to do it. So we saw the monumental growth that you've seen over the past 12 to 18 months. But even that, we saw that we can handle any type of growth. Now we're ready to take this light years ahead of what we are now. And the only way to do that is to focus on the process. See, right now, the culture is that you see the tour, you get excited, now you go to, you fill up the form online, you launch your mall, you go to the back office, you order your BIB or IBIB, and then you wait 7 days, 14 days, whatever it takes to get to you. We want to eliminate that 7 days, 14 days. We want to eliminate 1 day. We want to make sure that when you launch your VDM, the next person you launch, the minute they press submit and they launch their mall, they're in business, they're not waiting for anything, they're on the phone talking to their cousins, brothers, friends, all over the world. With the next 48 hours, you want to launch 6, 7, 10 other VDMs in the first weekend. That's where we're going. This is what this call is all about. It's not about, congratulations, you launch your VDM, you're going to get your BIB, which is your business in the box. When you get it, this is in it. So now all of a sudden, everyone's waiting for this BIB to come in. And we've seen, although we don't have this monumental issues that other companies have for product approval, because that is an absolute disaster, which is a complete game changer. It's a deal breaker for many companies who are trying to expand because the governments simply don't allow their products in. We don't have that issue. Our products are pre-approved in every country in the world. They don't require approval. However, it's still a customs issue where we send something there and then they hold it. What is this? We have countries that actually charging us $300 of duties for paper. There's not even products in it, just catalogs. And there's no rhyme or reason. I mean, FedEx is frustrated with them as well. So, but with all of that, look at a business that's been growing. Look at the checks. I'll be sharing a story with you later on. It's going to absolutely floor you. I can guarantee you, when I share with you at the end of this call, you're not going to sleep tonight, especially if you're money motivated, especially if you want something more than life than the status quo, especially if life to you isn't what you can get, it's what's possible. So tonight, I'm going to share that with you. So how do we do that? We go focus on the process. We want to make the business faster. We want to supercharge the business. That you launch now, the culture is now, I'm launched, I'm up and running, I'm on the phone with the next one, and I'm launching. I'm either selling something or launching them all. That's what we want to do. There is no more wait. So, with that, we're going to say goodbye to BIB and IBIB, which is Business in a Box, an international business in a box. You're going to say hello to BIF, Business in a File. It is absolutely amazing. Now, we talked about phase 1 was web development when we first got launched in 2005. Phase 2 was product development. Going designer. Phase 3 was marketing development. The Launchpad. Look what the Launchpad has done for your business. Phase 4 is about process development. We want to supercharge your business. Off topic. Just so, at least for the car guys, but just so you can get a visual. Just got my Turbo S Porsche into to shop, which is Porsche themselves. They're doing an 800 horsepower massage on this. It's going to become like a spiritual experience being in it. Imagine you waking up in the morning, you're logging into your back office, and there is 18 VDMs launched overnight while you were sleeping all over the world. I can tell you right now, that's going to be like a spiritual experience for you. If you have a job, you're not going to go to work. You're going to probably get in trouble because you'll be checking your back office every hour because somebody else is launching another VDM. That's what we want to do. We want to twin turbocharge your business, and how we do that, we're going to stop the delays. We're going to focus on the delays. We're going to see how we can change the culture from I've launched, I wait for my bid, to I've launched, I'm in business. That's what this is all about. Look, we've seen other companies, they come in and they launch and they have 100,000 people and matter of a few years. Now, I don't agree to that because that's mass entry, mass exit. There's no substance. So they get lots of people in. They lose lots of them. I've always said since 2005, I don't have 100,000 people in, 90,000 of them out, as it is the industry average. DSA averages 10% retention. That's the DSA averages. Everybody, we're sitting over 50%. I'm proud of that. We've done something the world's never seen. So I don't want to have a mass entry, mass exit company. However, we have a company with substance already. Let's focus on the other side, which is the process. You see, we can do that because we have substance. We work on the process. They can't do that, the other companies. They got the process. They have no substance. So we can work on the process. They can't work on the substance. Look at the products that we have. So that's what BIF is all about. If you don't get the significance of this, call your My5. Go as high as you could on your My5, get some of those millionaires in your upline and say, hey, make me understand this. Because, BIF is like Formula 1 car that we just put you in. If you're still going to drive like the way you drive your Kia, it's not going to get you any faster. You have to understand how important it is, its function, its speed. So that's tonight's announcement. We're going to have our trainings and boot camps and all of that. But you want to make sure tonight, you're making some calls. If you don't get this, explain BIF to me. So here's how the process is going to be. You basically, first of all, let's talk about the benefits a little bit. So what it's going to do, some of the main benefits up front. By eliminating BIB and IBIB, instantly that eliminates a shipping fee that you pay right now, which is, I guess, $85. So instantly your people don't have to pay that anymore. That by itself is a monumental help for some of these countries. Now, I know some countries that's not a lot of money, but for some countries it is a lot of money. So instantly there is no more fee when you launch a mall because there's no BIB or IBIB being shipped out. There's no shipping delays. We've seen this happen with some countries and some islands around the world. No more custom delays. I mean, shipping is one thing, and then it's interesting because we could send 300 BIBs to a country, and it's all fine. It all depends of which custom officer decides to get this package. And we've sent 300, no problem, and we send 301, The last one becomes a monumental problem. We've been hit with $4,000 fees to try to clear bibs that are worth about $900 to $1,200. So again, no shipping delays, no custom delays, no more customs and logistical fees as well. So again, we've talked about some of the extra fees. Some of the shipping becomes more expensive, especially for Africa. So again, it saves a lot of fees, a lot of time. Faster execution. So that's, again, when you come in, you launch, you're instantly out there expanding your business. The culture changes from the logistical point of view from the office. We don't have to worry about keeping an extra 30,000 pieces of product because those pieces are happen to be in your bib. Overall, it just completely changes the game. Faster duplication. Imagine right now you launch a bib. What are they doing? They're waiting for you launch a VDM. They're waiting for the bib, right? So most people, they're not out there building until they get the bib. They should be, but they're not. So now that takes about a week or whatever it is to get. Even in North America, it may take 1 day, 2 or 3 days. Why wait? Now with the bib, so it's faster duplication, fast execution, faster updates. Right now we send you a bib. If you change something, now you have a bib that some parts of it is not updated. With the bib, we just update the material on our back office, and then basically you just download the new version and you update instantly. All of that translates into what? Faster cycles. Now some of you guys are putting out pretty incredible astronomical numbers. Imagine, and you've been doing that with the current system. Imagine where your business is going to go with the BIF. Imagine. So now it's the two simple process. You launch your VDM, basically you sign up online, you download your BIF from your back office. Done. You launch, you sign up the form, you launch your VDM, it takes you to your back office. Currently it says order your BIB or IBIB, which you do that, costs you $85, and you wait for it to come. That will change. It says download your BIF. You click download, it's all there. You can download them individually, or you can download it as a complete file right on your computer. So this is how magnificent this whole system is. Now let's look what happens. Let's go over it a little more in detail and look what happens. If you can, Sean, go to the next slide. There's a bit of a delay here. There we go. All right. So increase the speed of your business and reducing costs. So when you launch and you go to the back office and you're going to download your BIF, business in a file, what we're going to do, again, you don't have to worry about this part. Don't even talk about this part. It's irrelevant to you. It's a free gift. Whatever. It's not part of your business responsibility or anything. When you download your BIF, you're in business. But what we're going to do, that triggers in our back office that the new VDM is launched. When our back office triggers, our distribution center in Ajax, their computers trigger, a new VDM is launched. Much like right now, that they send you a BIB or an IBIB, what they're going to do is send out what's called a welcome pack. The welcome pack's got a bunch of print goodies in it. Alongside of that, it has a USB key that has everything you need. Basically, everything in the BIF, which you have downloaded off your back office, everything's in it, plus a whole bunch of cool videos. Modern Legends, training videos, the tour, the stuff that's all preloaded on this USB key that comes in the welcome pack. So for countries that don't have internet or fast internet, now we have all those videos on a USB, stick it to your laptop, and you can show these videos. I know, for example, in Asia, we get LCs down there, and over there they can't even see YouTube. In other words, many of them haven't even seen a lot of these promotional materials that we have. Now they get it on a USB key, they can see the most important ones. So, but I don't want, again, understand one thing, folks, this is really, really important. The welcome pack is irrelevant. So I don't want you to go launch VDMs, and much like now, people are waiting for the kit to come. There is no waiting. You launch, download, you're in business. Whenever the welcome pack arrives, it'll arrive. It may take longer because we're out of something. It is irrelevant. There is no time frame when you get your welcome pack. It could be 3 days, doesn't matter where. It could be 3 weeks. It doesn't matter. Do not mention it. Don't bring it up. You know, it would be cool for your people to call you, hey, listen, I got a beautiful package from the head office. It's got all this cool print material, and it's got a USB key, all these cool videos. How cool is that? But don't launch them and say, by the way, you're going to get this kit, da-da-da-da-da. That just told that new person, oh, I'm going to wait till I get the kit. Do not make that mistake. We're changing cultures tonight. If BIF is going to become as slow as BIB, we've accomplished nothing. What we want to do is make sure that people understand you launch, you download, you're in business, and that's the only way you're going to maximize the speed of this transition. The welcome pack is just a nice little, we could have simply just sent a nice letter saying welcome. But you know how we are. We like to load it up with a bunch of value before we send it. By the way, the welcome pack is a free, we're going to ship it worldwide for free. You don't have to actually worry about it. That's what I'm saying. You know, right now you're paying $85, but you know, with welcome pack, doesn't matter where. Nigeria makes no difference. Ghana, South Africa makes no difference. Australia, we send the welcome packs loaded with print material with a USB key, and it's free shipping. That's why it requires no involvement on your side. We're doing it on our part. But don't make a mistake of telling your new VDMs to wait for it or even putting much value in it, because if they think the business starts with the welcome pack, you've slowed down your business. Don't make that mistake. I think I've said that about 16 times. All right, so here's what's going to work. You register, you log into your back office, you download your BIF. Welcome pack will automatically get shipped worldwide for free. Free is good. Packages with the PFA. Remember, if you get silver and above, you're going to get $500 worth of parts, so PFA. That's going to get loaded into your back office, much like it is right now with the IBIB. So another benefit that North America didn't have, that the world did, was that North America got the BIB, which was pre-selected items for $500. You got that. The world didn't. They basically had the $500 in their back office. They ordered what they wanted when they wanted it. So you save another shipment fee now, because now when you get the $500 in your back office, you can simply match that or combine that with your IBIB account, with your regular product orders, and get it shipped together. So very, very cool. As you can see, we've removed so many hurdles from around the world, from a shipping point of view, process point of view. We've done it for one reason: supercharge your business. If you understand what happened tonight, your business will quadruple. Doesn't matter what you do, but if you don't understand what happened tonight, I guess you're going to have the same speed you had before. I'm going to talk about a little joke. Maybe many of you heard of it. A guy was cutting trees for a living. He was cutting 3 trees a day. So he felt if he could cut more trees that he would make more money. So he goes to Home Depot and says, hey, give me the sharpest saw you have. The guy says, what do you want it for? Because I want to cut more trees. He said, well, why don't you take a chainsaw? So he goes, oh, this is it. Yeah, he buys a chainsaw, and he goes and starts cutting trees. He comes back 2 days later, complaining to the Home Depot. He says, look, I'm still cutting 3 trees a day. This is not sharp than what I had before. He said, but it's impossible. If you're cutting 3 trees with a regular saw, with a chainsaw, you should be doing 30 trees a day. He said, no, I'm only cutting 3 trees a day. So the Home Depot attendant started the chainsaw and started to make all this noise. Wum, 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 wum. And the guy says, oh, what's that noise? In other words, you forgot to turn it on. So we gave you a chainsaw. If you're not going to use it, you're going to have the same speed. I hope I'm clear on this. All right, your PFA account, again, you'll have your $500 worth of Posh in your back office. So in your back office, you actually got 3 very cool accounts. You got your, this comes with a new website. You're going to have your inventory account, which is your regular package, whatever products that came with your regular package. For example, if you bought the Diamond package, that comes at 1,800 points, right? That's your IA account. And you have your 500 PFA account. That comes with your $500 worth of free Posh, which is your initial package. And then you're also going to have what we call the GC account, which is $300 GC. How cool is that? You got all these different things to use whenever you want to place an order for yourself, for your spouse, for your customer. It reminds me of when I went to IntraWest and bought a package there 15 years ago. They said, look, you buy the package, you're going to get X amount of points per year. In addition to that, we're going to give you a 7-day vacation whenever you want to use it. So it was kind of cool. Not only have my regular points that I had bought, I had this extra vacation I could use anytime I want. So this is what the GC, the new GC format is going to be like for your back office. We're getting into areas we shouldn't get into tonight, but lots of cool stuff coming. It's all virtual, and now it really affects the speed of your business. So again, we eliminated the $85 BIP, the shipping fee. No more delays, no more wait, increase the speed of your VDM launches. So ladies and gentlemen, phase 4 is here, okay? So if you want to go ahead and utilize it, I know what you're going to do. You're going to have monumental increase in speed. I can see many of you, I could just see it on Facebook or some other platform, that people would say, you know what, I'll launch my VDM. By the time the weekend come along, I'd launch my